So I'm here now with Matthew Callagher.
Hi.
Yeah. What would you like to talk about? Actually, should I ask you a question to start with?
Go on, just to get the ball rolling.
Okay. Top three packets of crisps.
Flavors of crisps.
No.
Or based on the artwork.
Well, just like Quavers.
Are we basing on taste or the
Taste.
Okay. In at number 3, I'm going to call Frazzles.
Frazzles. Okay. What, the bacon one?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Good.
And
Don't mind Frazzles.
sure. Second would be the roast beef Monster Munch.
Really?
Yeah. They do quite like that. I don't know.
I'm not a fan.
You're not
I like the pickled onion ones or the flaming hot ones,
Sure.
but I don't like the roast beef ones.
I believe I've saved the best for last. I don't know if
Okay.
you agree with me on that,
I mean,
but,
we're all
yeah.
different.
Yeah, absolutely. You've probably seen the iconic white and blue stripe packet of the chipsticks.
Oh yeah. Really? They're your top
Yeah,
number one?
absolutely.
That's fair play.
Are you a fan?
Yeah.
You enjoyed it?
I enjoy chipsticks. I mean, I wouldn't say they're number one, but
No.
again, different people, different needs.
I mean, we're going to have to pad this out a little bit. So while we're here, could you name? Do you have a top?
No, I've got another question for you.
Oh, like
The dream thing that you were discussing
the dream thing, right?
the other day.
Yeah, good call.
So what happens in your dreams?
Well, there's quite a variety, I suppose, between the bland, which usually involves having to do a day's work in the office, and usually it's a bit of an uphill struggle. I don't know if you ever had to run in dreams or you ever had to get anywhere. It's been a real struggle to kind of make any progress. You know, you just feel like you're going backwards basically, and not.
Is it like a genuine day at work though?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Are you doing similar things that you would do, or is your mind just there?
my mind is there, and like I've probably not talked to anyone, but for some reason I just know, I just have the feeling that I have to do something, and it's an uphill struggle. You can never sort of finish. You can never finish the task, and it can feel like you've had to put quite a lot of effort in, really, and then you wake up and you have to do the same thing again. It's
Brilliant.
It's no good. There is the sort of instances where you become aware that you are dreaming,
Okay.
and apparently some people have the ability to control the dreams. That's the whole lucid dreaming thing. I can do this to a small extent, but
Well, you can actually control it a little bit.
a little bit, yeah.
So what
but
kind of things-
not in the way that you can sort of like raise a tree into the sky or something like that. I don't have a total control over it.
Right.
It seems to be sort of a struggle against me and the dream starting to wanting to.
So what
take
have you done?
control once
What
again.
have you done in the dream?
Well, no, I mean things like taking flight, for example.
Flight.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But again, it's sort of like.
What? And you know that you're thinking, right? I'll do this.
Absolutely, yeah. It's sort of the equivalent of like if you have a remote control plane or something. The controls a bit broken. You can't direct exactly where you're going. It's a bit hard to stay off the ground all the time. But you do have some control over that.
Have you felt pain?
Felt pain. Interestingly, like the sort of roller coaster feeling where you where your sort of stomach's sort of in the air in that sort of way. It's an unpleasant sensation for me. I'm not a really big fan of roller coasters. I don't know if you are.
No, I hate them.
No, same here, yeah. But I have had that sort of experience, that sort of sensation in dreams quite a bit, and a falling sensation in a way, and
Yeah.
and that can be quite intense, and usually around that time you've sort of woken up after a while.
So what for you, Matthew Callagher, is what's the meaning of life for you?
Meaning of life is to just make of it what you can, you know, to make good and the pursuit of happiness in a way, you know.
Pursuit of happiness.
Yeah. And,
So
and
what would-
also to be the best character you can in a way, you know, to just treat people as you would like to be treated yourself.
So, what would be a good life for you? You're 70 years old and you're on your deathbed.
Oh,
what
right.
what have you done in the 50 years, 45 years between now and then?
Honestly, I've not really thought that far ahead. You know, I don't think I couldn't see myself being the like the granddad in a doll meal advert or something
Right.
like that. But you know, ask me again. You know, in 10 years' time, and maybe I'll be able to give you a better answer than that.
Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to add or discuss?
Will there be any opportunities for me to make any films like this in the future?
Yeah, I mean,
And finally, do you think this has gone well? You know, what are we around the 5-minute mark at the moment?
we're actually on 7 minutes.
7 minutes. Right.
Well, we're approaching 7 minutes.
I don't know if you want to trim some of the fat off that, but
No, I think.
I think we'll end on a high note, hopefully. And,
Okay, go on, do a high note then.